Are you ready to unlock the best weapons in the game and take your hunting potential to the next level? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Foriam, and in this weapon series I've got you covered, as I'm gonna show you how to unlock top tier endgame Na'vi weapon blueprints and find the rarest exquisite resources to craft them with the highest stat rolls possible to be ready for any encounter in the endgame. Both wildlife hunting and RDA extermination are gonna become child's play in Frontiers of Pandora. In today's guide, I'm gonna show you how to unlock and also craft the So'lek Merciless Shortbow. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, so first off, what you wanna do is make your way to the Resistance hideout, a new HQ in the Clouded Forest, where you wanna talk with So'lek. The HQ is basically unlocked shortly after entering the Clouded Forest. This is where you can pick up all the blueprints for top tier bows to craft with amazing stats for hunting wildlife and RDA forces. Alright, so we have the final weapon in this series, the So'lek Merciless Shortbow, which increases your movement speed for 10 seconds after hitting weak spot. Pretty amazing base damage for a shortbow as well. Well, we've already crafted all the other amazing blueprints in this series. Definitely be sure to check them out in the top right of the screen. Especially the So'lek Survivor Heavy Bow is my hands down favorite of the series. Anyways, for this shortbow blueprint, we're gonna need to get our hands on exquisite resin of the highest quality possible to get the most damage with this craft, as secondary materials, a horn, as well as some bast. So let's check out every single one of them. With the Cloud Pine resin, you can basically get the Fusilate bonus. 15% damage on additional hits against the same target, which stacks up to 4 times. So that basically means you can get 60% bonus damage on that target, which is pretty amazing. While with the Crimson Tree resin, we get the all weapon movement penalties are removed, which I think is amazing to have, as I barely use this specific bow, while if you have it equipped, you have no movement speed reduction with, for example, your heavy bow, which is my hands down favorite bow in the game. Let's start off with the Cloud Pine resin. It's funny that I wasn't able to locate the ensnared lake yet, while I did find the exquisites multiple times on the highest value possible. And these were basically in the cascading stones. So I would assume that this right here is the ensnared lake. I think an amazing quick travel to use would be the Forest Giant Station in the northern part, right in between the Crimson Greatwood and the cascading stones. Be sure to also use the campfire right here to pass some time and make it night, as this will allow you to find the highest quality of this material possible. Then we're gonna call in our Ikran and fly straight towards the north, as this is where I found an abundance of this specific material, in the pine forest exactly right here. Also slightly north of the Tarsu sapling and the Analysis Center Bravo. Wow, look at the beautiful colors in this forest, by the way. But the next thing you want to do is press and hold our Na'vi powers, as right now we're going to search for that material. You will find plenty of that cloud pine bark and sulfur pods, while you basically want to search for those red dots on the trees. This is already the first one right there. Look at that. Cloud pine resin of exquisite quality. And we've got plenty more in this biome. Pristine harvest during the night, 45 is maximum, and that is exactly what we got. Sweet, we've got another one right there. Just gently push away with your controller or mouse, should instantly give you that exquisite harvest. We've got another one right here, which is polluted, so unfortunately we won't be able to gather it. So be sure to stay away from the red zone if you haven't yet dealt with this RDA station. And you should definitely check out these exquisite stagfly ant hives while you're in the same region, as they also come with the best quality possible. Anyways, next up we also need some bast. Forest seaweed, Kinglor Forest Soul's Delight, and the shaded waterweed are all from previous biomes with a maximum of 28, so be sure to pick up the Clouded Lilies, also from the Clouded Forest with a max of 37. We already covered its exquisite location with the highest rolls on a previous video, but if you quickly want to pick them up, be sure to travel to the Clouded Forest Stone Cloud Valley. Then toggle the biomes and search for this bog right here, the Great Stone Swamp, as right here during the day you should be able to find them in no time. This is such a beautiful place, once again, without doubt one of the most epic biomes in the game, as you have those floating Hallelujah mountains, an abundance of wildlife in this area. Well, of course, we're here for that exquisite loot. So what we're going to do is search for a larger water surface, but this one also has to be pretty shallow. So it's possible for these plants to grow there. And look at that. I think we already hit the jackpot. So if we press and hold, this is a superior quality one. So we don't want to settle with that. But look at that. Right here we have 2 more of them. One of exquisite quality, the second of exquisite, and the third right there also exquisite. So let me quickly share this location with you guys. We're basically standing right underneath the Great Stone Swamp text on the map, basically. The absolute maximum level which you can get your hands on is 37. So with a pristine harvest, you should be able to get that during the day. Look at that. Voila, maximum level. We're going to do that another time. Gently push towards the back right, and this should give you that top tier quality. I think that's enough for this craft. While last but not least, we also need to get our hands on a horn of the best quality possible if you want to maximize the damage output. And for this, I already made a guide for the Stormgliders, as this is without doubt the best animal to hunt for, which you can find in the top right of the screen if you want to best prepare for these battles. But let me quickly show you a location very close to where we're currently at, the Stone Cloud Valley, where you can find one of these fellas as well. Check out this bellsprig, which is basically on the right side of the steps in the sky, to the west of the Crying Giants. So be sure to place your marker right there. This is about 2 kilometers away from us, but this is where you should also be able to find a Stormglider. We're flying right towards it right now, and look at that. It's already hovering over the flying plateau. I think the best way to deal with these fellas is to simply land on the platform, land a couple shots with your heavy bow, very important. Aim for the weak spot, which are basically the lungs in its neck. If it gets very close, just jump off the platform, rinse and repeat until it's gone. Alright, so there we go. We have a 48 to 56 Stormglider on the floor right here. You can definitely get higher numbers if you get a clean kill, which is extremely difficult to do, especially without aim assist. Be sure to share your numbers in the comments down below. Very curious about them. But that is basically it. Since we're already here, be sure to pick up the exquisite fruit from these plants. Anyways, here we are back at the crafting station. Now it's time to craft our exquisite legendary shortbow, the So'lek Merciless one. So first off, we have our resin of the highest quality, 45 damage of the cloud pine. Then we're gonna throw in one of those horns. I only have 48 right now. And last but not least, also the highest level clouded lily bast. If we craft this all together, that will give you a total of a whopping 130 damage on the short bow. Movement increased for 10 seconds after hitting a weak spot, with up to 60% additional damage as long as you keep hitting the same targets, and also restore 15% energy after killing an enemy, with of course that 10% bonus damage. Voila, that is everything you need to know to get your hands on this top tier bow. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button. You have no idea how much you help out the channel with it. And yeah, if you want to see more avatar guides, be sure to subscribe, as plenty more is coming your way. I always forget to say this, but join the Discord with thousands of members. Would love to continue the discussion right there, and of course share in the comments down below what your favorite weapon is in the game. Mine is without doubt the So'lek Lightning Heavy Bow, as it hits like a truck, easily takes out most of your enemies. Well, that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. A big thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. I'll check you out in the next video or live stream. Take care. Peace.